Hi Flosstube, it's Jennifer, the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. This is Flosstube number 6 for me, and it's been a while, but after Christmas is always busy at school, and then I got sick for about a couple of weeks, and I just wasn't feeling well, and so I figured it probably wasn't a good time to make a video. Anyway, but I'm back, and I want to thank everybody who has ordered project bags from my store. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and all the nice reviews. So I want to say thank you. Also, I guess speaking of thank yous, received, did I tell you that it's February the 16th? I always forget the date. Flosstube number 6, February 16th. 2020. Anyway, so I received some thank you cards from some of my giveaway winners, and one was Kim Pattison. She sent me this sweet thank you. I forget which side the thing's on. This sweet thank you card, and as a thank you, she sent me a Basket of Cherries Garden Club series number 1. So I want to stitch this series. So once I have all of them, after I finish my other Blackbird series, I think I'm going to do this one. So thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate it. I'm so excited. I was like in tears when I picked up my mail. My postman was laughing at me. So, and I got another thank you card. Look at this one. This one's really pretty. And this one's from Kathleen. She also was one of my giveaway winners. And as a thank you, she asked me, and y'all don't, if you win something, you don't have to send me something. It's very, very sweet. But she sent me these 2 Scissor Fobs, and I absolutely love them. And I've had to put off putting them on my scissors because I know the rule is you have to show them first. So I'm showing them, so now I can attach them to my scissors. I'm very excited. They are just beautiful. Look at this one. Isn't that just... Let me see if I can get it to focus. Not on me. Maybe if I do this. If you can see that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. So, I appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, so much. I also got a thank you card from the Curry Stitcher. She also was a giveaway winner, but I already have it over here on my dresser. I prop them up. I love cards. I absolutely love getting cards. So, I already put it up. I would go get it, but it's kind of ways over there, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of pinned in here. So, thank you, ladies, so very much. I appreciate it. What else? Let's see. I guess we can start with my haul. Now, I know I started this year. There's a circle on my face, and I'm not sure what's going on right here. I started the year saying that I was not, my goal was not to buy any charts, except for the handful of the designers that I had said. And I was planning on doing that and being strong, and then I got a gift card, and so I thought, then I tried to, you know, talk myself into that it was okay to spend it because it was a gift card and I didn't buy it. And so anyway, so I did buy some things, but the last couple of weeks I've been really good and I haven't ordered anything. I do have a couple of orders that I put in a long time ago and they just haven't come in. So when they come in, they don't really count against me, I'm going to say, because I placed the order a long time ago. Anyway, that's going to be my rationalization, I guess, if you will. So I was going to go ahead and start with my haul. And the first one is I do belong to Fat Quarter Shop's Floss Fix. I'm telling you, these braces, I sure hope they're doing their job and they're going to come off soon because I feel like I can't speak very well. I got my Floss Fix Club from Fat Quarter Shop, and February is pink. I think it was last year also. And I love this because it's classic colorworks. Let me see if I can. And they're really beautiful. Beautiful pinks. So, and you get 6 of them. And I think they were on a wait list. Oh, no, I'm blurry. They were on a wait list, and I think they come off and on, and they add more spots when Classic Colorworks lets them order in advance. So they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful pinks. So now I can put those away. One day when I finish my sewing room that's attached, it's kind of attached to my room. This is our room now. I will show it to you, but I don't know how long that'll be. I have 2 walls that are still studs and insulation, but I'm just glad it's insulated. Of course, here, you know, we talk about, oh, it's so cold. It's 50 degrees. I don't know what I would do. I don't understand how people who live where it's like freezing cold, like for periods of time. We get below 32 degrees, but we get below 32 degrees for like an hour or 2. Like, so first thing in the morning, you know, right before the sun comes up is the coldest time usually in a day. And I don't know, how do you keep your pipes from freezing? Y'all must have better insulation for your pipes, because I don't know how you have water. Like when it freezes here and it freezes over, our cattle, we have to go out and break the water in the water troughs so they can drink. And I'm just wondering if it's super, super cold and it's icing over like lakes. I just wonder how that works with like livestock, I guess, how you do that. And even, I mean, even your pipes in your house, how do you keep them from freezing? I don't know. If somebody could tell me that, I'd really like to know. I saw on Susie Reno's Instagram, she had I think she called it a snow blower, and it was like something that he was pushing, like a lawnmower, and it was making, I think he was pushing it, he may have been driving it, but it was like the snow was like shooting out the side of it. So like clearing off the driveway so they could get out to go to a hockey game, I think it was. And I thought that was the most amazing thing, because I thought people who lived where it was really, really cold and snowed, I thought they actually had to dig the snow out with a shovel. And I thought, oh my gosh, because some of these pictures I've seen of the snow it's so high. I can't imagine having to dig that out with a shovel. Anyway, one day I'm going to visit somewhere where it snows, and I guess I'll get to see what happens. But the snowblower was really, really interesting. So that was one of my hauls. I feel like I'm rambling because I haven't done this in so long. And I tell myself every time that I'm going to be better about it. And so this time I hope I'm going to be better about it. The only problem is that I do these on Sunday. So this is after church. Kids are at school. Kids are at work. Husband is at school doing lesson plans. And I purposefully get mine done so I don't have to do them on Sunday. But now one of my children is not going to be working on Sunday anymore, and she does not know that I do these videos. And so I have to figure out another time in which I'll be able to do these. Just don't know when that's going to be. Anyway, but I'm just saying, I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm trying to, I feel like it's my first Flosstube again. And this is Flosstube number 6. So I'm watching the cattle. They're walking. My mom, I am facing right now, I have to think about this, south. So I'm facing south right now. And my barn is over here. And we have a big field that goes all the way around to the west. And my mom lives west of us. Her land and our land butts up. And we have this field in between, and we have her, the part of the fence at her house we have opened up. So now they can wander. She has a couple 100 acres over there, and so they can go graze in her part too. And so it's funny because their water supply, we don't have a water supply over there right now for them, but eventually she's going to have some plumbing stuff done. But so you can watch them. During the day, they come over here, they get their drink, they go back over there, then they come back over here and get a drink and eat when we put the feed out, and then they'll go back, usually for the night, and sleep over there. My son, he's so funny, he drove over there one day to get something from her, I'm not sure what it was, and it was at night, and he didn't know that the fence had been opened up, and he called and he said, Mom, do you know the cows are over at Grandma's? And I was like, yeah, we know they're there. So anyway, you just don't want to overgraze your land. So I'm just watching them. They're walking across with their babies. They're so cute. And I have a little snippet. If I remember, I'll put it at the end, especially for you, Colleen. So you can see the babies, because it's when they were coming over at night to get their last drink, I guess, before the evening, and they had their little babies, and they're just so cute. I just love the calves. Anyway, so next haul came from the Cottage Needle, and I order from the Cottage Needle because I get my ball tipped needles there. These are those ones that they have the little ball tip, and they are my favorites with which to cross stitch. So whenever I need needles, I always get them from them. And I don't know what Stitchy Pop is what they call them, but I don't know if that's an actual brand. But I do love them. I've never used another brand of ball tip needles, so I don't know if that's the actual brand or if that's just what they call them. But I do order that from the Cottage Needle. I have it saved in my favorites on Etsy. And I didn't want to just get needles, so I always get something extra. And I got from Lady Dot Creates, it's called Grubby Jack, and it is the rayon ribbon. I really like the rayon. And I've never, I haven't FFO'd anything. I did sew one little wordplay. I did the February wordplay last year, 1/1 on 28 count. And I don't have anything. All I've done is sewn it. And so I need to put the trim around it. And I was thinking that I have a pink color that I may try. But other than that, I've never, that's the only FFO that I've done. And it's not really even fully finished because the trim is not on it. So, but my goal is that this summer that I will get a bunch of finishing done, because I won't have to be, focused on school so much. This is the Grubby Jack. Isn't that a pretty color? I thought that would be great for fall. I don't really do Halloween. I don't have anything against it. I like Halloween. My kids all dressed up and we trick-or-treated and everything. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's never was one of my favorite holidays. And I don't really like to stitch for it because I don't really decorate for it. I only decorate for fall. I decorate, and I keep my Christmas stuff up through about January 15th because I love Christmas. And I don't decorate for winter because I don't feel like it's winter here like it is other places. So I don't really want to decorate with the like snowmen and snow and stuff like that. It just doesn't feel right. And so I keep my Christmas until about January 15th. And then I put out my Valentine's stuff, and I keep it up all of February because I just think it's pretty, and red is my favorite color. So I do keep that up all of February. My mom's always like, get those decorations down. The season is past. But I think of February as being Valentine's Day, the whole month. And my husband's birthday is in February 23rd. So I always tell my mom I'm celebrating his birthday too because I love him. So, and now my grandson, my first grandchild, is going to be born on February 26th. Unless he comes before, they had to schedule a cesarean section. And so I will become a grandmother on February 26th. He's not really due until March the 4th, but he's breech. And so they went ahead and scheduled a cesarean just in case. But we're really hoping, sorry, puppy. We're really hoping that he's born on my husband's birthday. So I'm hoping, because it's really not that early. It's just like a week and a half. And so maybe he'll come on Stacy's birthday. I've never said, and this is funny, Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, Olivia was saying that she had never said her husband's name in a video. And I started thinking, when I was watching it, I thought, I don't think I've ever said my husband's name. I'm sure I haven't, because my husband's name is Stacy, and his whole life, like when he was in high school, I used to make fun of him because he would get like, beauty contest entry forms and whatever, when they mass mail all this stuff. And it's because he has a girl name. And back when my mom was younger, she said Stacy was always a boy's name, and so was Tracy. But now you see more girls than boys named Stacy. So his name is Stacy Matthew. And so no idea where I was going with that. See what happens? I just get off on all these tangents and I can't get my way back. What was I talking about? How? It didn't matter. Anyway, on with the haul. Oh my gosh, because it's 15 minutes in and I haven't even really talked about anything. So the cottage needle. I got the Stitchy Pops. I got the Grubby Jack. And I got Union Forever by Maggie Bononomy. And this is Blackbird Designs, I think is what someone told me, but it doesn't say. It says Maggie Bononomy. Oh, it says Blackbird Designs. Yes, it does. 2005. It does. It does. It does. And it's really pretty. I've been wanting this one. And I thought I had bought it, but I have a spreadsheet, because y'all know how many double charts I've bought in the past year, to try to cut down on it. So I'm not supposed to have it. So if I go file this, I have boxes. I have boxes of charts, and I put them in alphabetical order by designer. And if I already have that, I'm going to be very angry with myself, because I've been trying to keep better track of what I have and what I don't have. Okay, so that was from the Cottage Needle. Another thing that I got was Primitive Quilts and Projects in the mail. And it has some cute stuff. I don't think I'm going to keep, I have a subscription, and I don't think I'm going to keep getting it, because there's not, I don't think it warrants the price of it, unless there's something in it I want to make. Because I think only one of them has had something in it that I really want to make. And my problem is that I own so many quilt books full of patterns that I want to make at some point. I own, you would not believe how many kits and how many things I have kitted up to make quilts. I don't need more ideas. I have plenty of ideas. So I need to stop looking at all the other ideas and just make the ones I have. So Primitive Quilts and Projects, so it's really cute. So if you don't have a lot of quilting stuff, if you're new to quilting, this is a great magazine. It has lots of great ideas. The things I love about it are the wool applique, but I do not need another hobby. I keep telling myself this. I want to learn how to knit. I want to learn how to crochet. I want to do wool applique. I want to learn how to do crewel work. I've got to stop, because I don't have enough time to do the two hobbies that I have right now, which is cross stitch and quilting. So anyway, moving on. So then I ordered from Jen Stitchy Niche. Let me pull it over here. And I love Jen. I think she's just wonderful, and she has great, fast service. So I do love to order from her. The first thing I got was the Patriotic House Trio. I really want the Valentine one, because somebody on Instagram, and I want to say it's like one of the people that I comment on all the time. It's like Smurfette Stitches, these braces. There's one other one, and I know it's one of them. And they did it on pink, on like a blush almost fabric, and it was beautiful. So, but this is the Patriotic. I want to buy all of these. I really do like this. I have a window that I think these would be great on, and it has 3 panes that run horizontally, and so I thought it would look great, and I could just interchange them out. I have all these ideas, and I don't know when I'm going to get them done, but I do have an idea for it. The next thing that I bought from Jen is Bringing Good Cheer Blackbird Designs, and this is the Christmas Sampler series, and I own the other 2 because, well, I assume there are 3. Okay, here, if anybody knows, the Christmas Sampler series is what it's called. And I Googled, and I've looked, and I've looked, and I've looked, and I can only find 3 patterns in this series. And if there are more, maybe it's, let me put on my readers so I can see. Let me see if there's because I thought it was an older one. No, it's 2017. Well, so I would think it would be finished. So if there are more charts in the Christmas sampler series, there's 3. And I own the other 2. One is, oh, I can't remember. I know I own the first 2, but if there's more, would somebody tell me if there are more and tell me what the name is? If it's a series, I just think I need to own all of them, which is, a marketing thing, I'm pretty sure. So the next thing is Shakespeare's Peddler, and it's a part of Andale, and Andale is this huge sampler, and I do not own the Andale chart, and I want to own it. And I went and looked on Shakespeare's Peddler's Kitten Stitcher's website, kittenstitcher.com, and she was out at the time, and I haven't been back because I have not bought anything in 2 weeks, and I'm so proud of myself because I have a whole lot to show you today, but it's from before that. But I do want to own the whole Andale. I would like to do the Andale sampler one day. But this was on sale for like $4. Jen Stitching Niche had that on sale, so I thought that was great. Then for Easter, I was talking about decorating. That's where I got off on Stacy's name. Okay, I decorate all the way through February for Valentine's Day. Then I decorate for Easter, and then, or more spring, not so much Easter, but it's Easter and spring. And then in May, from May until fall, mine's patriotic, because I always think of that as the patriotic season. Labor Day, Veterans Day, 4th of July. I love patriotic, everything patriotic. So, but this I thought would be good for my Easter spring decor. And this is from the Cricut collection. It's called, hold on, Vintage Eggs. It's called Vintage Eggs. Aren't those sweet? So I got that because at some point I would like to do that. Another one is Agnes Platt Strawberry Sampler, and this is Blackbird Designs. I just love everything about Blackbird Designs. And let me tell you, this, when I show you my whips, I stitched my first house with bricks. I'm in the middle of the bricks right now. I saved them for the very end because I knew they would be my favorite part, and they are my favorite part. I love filling in all those little bricks. Makes me so happy. And so when I saw this, I thought, oh yes. And I would love to own everything Blackbird does. So, but let me show you this pin cushion. I was reading last night, reading the book, and these are done with like push pins and little beads. But in the pattern, it just says, because they're usually really good about like where you can find it. And this one said that those beads are 1 6-inch strand of Chinese crystal beads. And then she gives like a CHCRY 600 429007, but she doesn't say what store. I tried that number in Joann's. I tried it at Michael's. I tried Googling the name. So if anybody has made this pincushion with those little crystal beads, if you'll let me know where you found them. I went to, when I was in Uvalde, I did go to the Hobby Lobby, and I didn't see anything like it. So, and I never go to any other craft store, although I'm going to try to go to Michael's because I want to start making some scissor fobs and stuff like that for my store. Scissor fobs and thread keeps and stuff like that, maybe. So I just need more time in my day. So that was all from Jen Stitching Niche, which is a great place to shop. Another thing I got, I'm going to bend over here just 1 second. I got my thread and fabric club from Traditional Stitches, which is in Canada. These These are the 100-3, I think, Avera Soie. Yeah, 103 Avera Soie. And they have this sheen about them. I mean, they almost look metallic to me just because they shine. It's just beautiful. I love them. Love them, love them. Haven't used them yet, but I do have some fabric that it would work beautifully on. And so I have a nice little collection. I've got a little on this side of my bed right here, because this used to be the sewing room, is one of those racks where you can put the thread, and I haven't moved it. It's still sitting there. And so I put these on that rack, and so my husband laughs, but it's fine. He doesn't care. I got sewing stuff everywhere. Sewing, cross stitch, it doesn't matter. This is, let me see. This is my fabric, and it's 40 count readers. 40 count vintage flagstone lakeside linen. Mine's all lakeside. And it's 18 by 27, which I think is a fat quarter if I'm not mistaken. And it is a beautiful sampler color, which is what I was going for. So I do the 40 count lakeside linen. I'm not sure if that's focused or not. Let me try it again. I do the 40 count lakeside linen club. And it's very gray. It's like a gray, yeah, mainly gray. A little bit of taupe, but mainly gray. It's really beautiful. I love their linen. So I have that. Let me put this away because I don't want to lose it. And the way they do theirs is they send it in a bag, and then they write it all out right here for you. So it's not attached to the fabric. So I want to make sure I put it back in there so I know what the fabric is, in case anybody ever wants to know if I use it. Then I found, and I can't remember why I found this place. Oh no, I'll do this one first. Mad for Minders. I was watching, I think I was watching Spunky Jen. Jennifer with the Bluegrass Stitcher. I think it was her. She was showing needle minder that she had. And I thought, ooh, you know, I hadn't ordered needle minders in a long time. And so I went to Mad for Minders and I ordered some. And these are the ones that I ordered. And I got this one. It's a little house on the prairie, which I loved those books. I have my books from when I was a little girl. And I want to do the heartstring samplery pattern chart. And so I thought that one would be perfect. This one is just a cute little Christmas girl. This one is a cute vintage looking. I like anything vintage looking. And this one is like a Santa and Mrs. Claus. This is my favorite movie and book of all time. Gone with the Wind. Vivian Leigh. Woo! Then this little girl, isn't she cute? I like her. She looks very vintage. I Love Lucy. It's my favorite television show of all times. So, oh, and I got a chicken. Just because I have chickens and I love red. So, I got those. I also, which I did not know that she had, because the last time I ordered from her, all I saw were needle minders on her site. And I ordered these, which are Dinky Dye scissors. And they are this beautiful green color. Isn't that pretty? So I got those from her. I also got Grandpa's sleeve, which is Extrude Design, if I'm not mistaken. And it's 40 count, the one that I got. I'm thinking I want to do a Hawkrun Hollow. And I'm wondering if that would, I just thought it was real splotchy looking, and I wondered if it would look good on that. But that's way in the future because I am a slow stitcher and I can't get stitched what I need to stitch. So that all came from Mad for Minders. Did not mean to buy all that. It just happened. And so I need another job now because, but like I said, I stopped. And the last two orders were actually from gift cards. So They didn't cost me anything, so we'll just go with that. All right. So the next one was from this store, and I can't remember what I was looking, and I found it. Maybe when I'm going through the patterns, I'll remember. But it's called Hobby House Needleworks, and I think it's one of the samplers that I ordered. No. I know what it was. I wanted the Murky to do the little snowman drum. I'm trying to think who does that one. I know y'all are screaming at me. It's either, I think it's Blackbird Designs, or it's Brenda Gervais. I'm probably so wrong. But y'all probably, I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about, or which one I'm talking about. It's the snowman that's on this fabric. This fabric. So I was looking everywhere for this fabric, and it was out everywhere that I looked for. And so I found it at this shop. And so when I found it, and I thought, well, I can't just order that. And I thought to myself, okay, and look how cute. It comes wrapped. They have it wrapped like this. Let me see if I can make it focus. Well, come on. It has like a little sticker. It's not going to. I'm trying. Okay. It's fine. It just says 36 count Murky linen, picture this plus, fat 8. And then it has hobbyhouseneedleworks.com. So that's where you need to go, because I love this place. I really do. This is a new shop that I love. But look, it was all sealed inside this. They had it all taped up, and it was all wrapped in the paper. It was the cutest thing. So it was like this. See? It was all wrapped up like this. And all sealed. And so when I got it, I had this cute little, with the cute little printed sticker. Oh, it's just the cutest thing. Anyway, I also got some 56 count cream linen. And this is, it just says Weigert fat 8. And I wanted to get some 56 count and try something on it. So it's just a cream, but it's 56 count. So I'm very excited about that one. I have to buy some stronger readers, but that's okay. Then, my daughter's collie, I'll color back. I bought all of these. But, gift cards, so it's okay. See, it makes it okay. So, the first one I got is the Scarlet Letter Henrietta Benz, maybe 1837. So, I'm hoping my thing is rocking. It's a cute little sampler. I'm getting a lot of glare from my window. I may have to take them out. Then this one is called Sweet Land of Liberty, and it's by Hindsight, maybe? Sweet Land of Liberty. Isn't this one pretty? I like that one. I've never seen it before. And then this one is called, I probably should put my glasses on, so sorry, I'm blurry, but it's going to keep. This one is Bittersweet Gathering Scatter. It's by Scattered Seed Samplings, and it's a pin keep drum. Isn't that cute? I really do like that one. Then this one is a Quaker sampler, and it's called Panoply of Posies. Panoply of Posies. There's the title. That's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. The next one is called Mary Noel Sampler Santa, and it's from Homespun Elegance. This one I'd seen before, but they had a good price on it, so I went ahead and ordered it from them. A lot of these were just things I had never seen before, so I got it. This one, it says Traditional Sampler Chart. It's called the Keep Me Sampler by Moira Blackbird Samplers. Look at that weeping willow tree. Oh, so pretty. I do love samplers. This one is called Jane Stanwyck, 1843. And Vanna was stitching this one. So I know she was really close to finishing it. So I think she was doing the color conversion from Country Stitches. Is that the name of that shop? This one, I love hummingbirds and geraniums. These are my favorite. This is my favorite plant because it's one of the few things that lives in drought and heat, which is perfect for where we live because we don't get very much rain. And we have lots of hummingbirds. I will have 30 or 40 of them zooming around our feeders we keep outside for them. This one is Jeanette Necklace, and it's called an English Rose Sampler. I do love Jeanette Necklace. I love this peacock. Isn't that cute? And oh, look at this. And then this one. Oh, yes, please. She does a lot of specialty stitches, which I like because I feel like I'm learning a lot of things when I'm doing hers. This is Rosewood Manor Dogwood Lace. Oh, I think it's because it's red. See my nails? Matches my nails. The next one is Queenstown Sampler Designs Corsica River Sampler. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And it's Queenstown Sampler. I just really like this one too. The next one was Victoria Rose Needle Arts Christian Geisinger. I'll show you here. Hopefully you can read it. These are in those thinner ones. They're hard to get in and out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Those roses are so pretty. Victoria works. The next one is a Be Mine Pin Keep Drum. It's from Dulaney Woods Treasures. And it looks like this. Isn't that cute? With that heart on the top. I thought that was really sweet. The next one is Rosewood Manor ABC Tapestry. Oh, too cute. And look on the back. They have where you can pick out the letters that you want to make something. I like that too. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but this is Rosewood Manor Silent Sampler. Doesn't that look like Blackbird Designs to you? That's what it looks like to me. But I thought that was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's Rosewood Manor Silent Sampler. So, I got all of those. And I got them very quickly. And they were very nice, and so I really like that shop. And the prices were good, so I did like that. Oh, I almost forgot. I was watching Lisha, the Southern Ladybug, and she showed some scissor fobs and things that she had made. And so I went over really quickly on her Etsy shop, and I bought one. So I got this one because I thought it would look perfect. You see how it has... something behind it. There we go. There we go. There we go. So there's a glare. Isn't that pretty? It has Paris phone on this thing that my son has. You put your phone like sits in it. And you can make it like, it's like a snake thing. And it can make it as high or low as you want, but it rocks. I need to put something on it where it won't rock. But I thought this one would look perfect with my new green scissors. So now that I showed it to you, I can put it together. Isn't that cute? Oh, yes. Love it. So I have those. And then I also bought this one. Oops, on this side. My husband, we feed deer. We have like 50 of them that bed down in what we call the flat. We have about, on our inside, maybe like, I think it's 2 acres. We have 2 acres. So we have a small fenced in area that's like 2 acres. And then we have the next set of fence that does not include like the field. That's just like where our silos are and stuff like that. And we call it the flat because it's just flat. It doesn't have, it has just a couple of trees. And so, and we'll have like 30, 40 deer bed down there at night because he feeds them. So he loves to watch them. And when he was younger, he used to hunt, but he's not such, he doesn't really care about hunting anymore. But, so I thought this was cute. And it's two-sided. It's the cutest thing. So it's this on one side and then the buffalo check on the other. Isn't that cute? I got that from the Southern Ladybug. So go to her Etsy shop. And she also sent me this needle binder for free for Southern Ladybug, which I thought was really cute. So can't wait to put that on my board. So I got those. Then the last haul, I'm pretty sure this is my last haul. This is because of Vanna and Gary. And if you don't watch Fiber Talk, you need to watch Fiber Talk. And they went to the attic, which is like my dream trip, is to go to the attic. And I don't like hot, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to like it in Arizona, but because the shop is in Mesa, Arizona. But I will forego, I mean, I will do it just because I would love to go to this needlework shop, because I think it is going to be like the sampler mecca, if you will. So I was watching Fiber Talk, and Gary was at the attic, and he was showing all of these beautiful charts and beautiful linen and beautiful thread, floss, excuse me. And he was like, oh, you can order, just put Fiber Talk in the little memo, what do they call that? The memo line? Doesn't matter. Subject line, I think. And, you know, then they will mail it out to you. And guess what? Yes, they will. So this is what I bought because of Gary and Vanna. And I am all for, if Vanna tells me to do it, I'm going to do it. So she kept saying, ooh, I'm going to get that. Ooh, I'm going to get that. And so I thought, well, if Vanna gets it, then I need to get it. So this is called Little Birds, and it is by Blackbird Designs. And from what I understand, what they were saying, it is attic exclusive for right now. So the only place you can get it, and I may be wrong, but I think what they said was that I guess the attic is the only one that can carry it right now. And there's Blackbird Design. So I don't know if it was like a class piece or something like that. Oh, but it is so cute. And I almost ordered the fabric and the threads that went with it. And I thought, no, Jennifer, no. So I used Christmas and birthday money for this order. So, but I'm out of Christmas and birthday money, so I cannot order any more stuff. That's it. So this is Erica Michaels, Nancy Alden, 1795. And I love, and it's a reproduction, it says. I didn't know that Erica Michaels did sampler reproductions. And I know people who don't like words, you're not going to like this. But I'm very strong in my faith. And so biblical things based on the Bible really touch my heart. And I would love to have them hanging all over the place, but I can't seem to finish anything. But I'm working on it. So, but this one has the Lord's Prayer and... what did it say? I'm reading. Oh, and the Creed. So it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I cannot wait to stitch this. Very excited about that. The next one I got is Sidney Gregg, a Pennsylvania Quaker sampler. And wait till you see this. So all of these came from the attic. And you can just email them and they will get it all together for you. And then you just give them your credit card number and they send it to you. Which makes it too easy. If it was a little more difficult, maybe I wouldn't be in so much trouble. So this is Sidney Gregg. And I want you to see this. Isn't that beautiful? These blue flowers here in the middle get me. I love those too. It's really pretty. It's just absolutely just, it's going to be stunning. And it's by Cherished Stitches, which I had never heard of. So the next one is called The Little Busy Bee. And I did want to take these out so you could see them. And it's by, let me see if I can see who it is by. The verse is by Sir Isaac Watts. Oh, Needlework Press. It's by Needlework Press. The Little Busy Bee by Needlework Press. Zoom out a little bit there. Look at all those little urns. Isn't that cute? Oh, so cute. Okay. Then the last thing that I ordered from there, and I ordered this all kitted up, and it's their sampler of the month. I guess they have one every month, which is something I did not need to know, but I found out. And this one's called Pour to Fête. And it's For Your Party is what it translates. And it's by Lindsay Lane Designs. And this, it's a horizontal sampler. Let's see if I can get it to, there we go. And the picture didn't do anything for me, but when Gary showed what how she was stitching it, I knew that that's what I needed. And it's just beautiful the way she's stitching it. And again, it's Pour to Fête. And I got, it's a 53/60, so it's an uneven. It's 53 one way, 60 the other. And it's 29.5 by 18. And it's Legacy, and the color is Sycamore Seed Pod. And I'll show you. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I wish you could feel it. Oh, look at this. I can't figure out which side to go on. Isn't that beautiful? So 53/60 is the count on it. And then she stitched it with Floss or Fiend. And so that's what I got also. And I'll just show you. They're in a bag. And those are the colors. So you can see that these colors, it looks very different than what's in the picture. It's going to be so pretty. So pretty. So I got that all kitted up. And that's the end of my haul. So other than my monthly things that I'm already signed up for, I'm going to cut back. I have to cut back. I mean, I don't have a choice. So like I said, I haven't ordered anything in 2 weeks, which I know doesn't sound like very long. And but most of this, like I said, I had gift cards and saved up a birthday and Christmas money. So that's how I rationalize it to myself, but I've got to get better. Because I don't have enough time to sew project bags and do stuff for my store, is what I'm finding. When I work any of my other jobs outside the home, you have to make the time, right? When I teach, there's no, I really should be vacuuming or whatever. You don't have a choice. You have to go to work. When I work at the grocery store, at the doctor's office, you're scheduled to work, you come in and you work. But when you're working from your home, I have a problem because I'm like, oh, I really should be doing the laundry, or, oh, I really need to make supper and clean the dishes and do all that kind of stuff. And so I haven't had a whole lot of time to stitch because I'm teaching 2 classes this year, and it's the first time I've taught them, which means I have to write the curriculum, the tests, the homework. I have to do all of that. And so it takes a lot of time. So between my outside jobs and my curriculum writing and taking care of my house and my kids and my husband, it's leaving me very little time. And so I have sold a lot of bags. I think I only have like 5 or 6 left in my store, but I have a bunch cut out and ready that I just need to put together. But I also have a baby quilt, which I guess we could move into whips. But I'm making a baby quilt for my grandson, and it's based on this pattern. And I got this in the Sew Sampler box, which is Fat Quarter Shop. If you'll just give me 1 second, my throat is sore. Hold on 1 second. Dairy Queen, that's where we went after church today. It's funny because our church is about, it takes us about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. My husband drives, I cross stitch to get to church. And we do a triangle thing. It's funny because we go to church, and then today I needed to go, my kids said they were out of toilet paper in their bathroom, and so I needed to go get that, and then I needed to get some detergent because I was out of detergent. And so I didn't want to have to drive all the way into like one of the bigger towns to go to like Walmart or anything like that. And so we went to Sabinal. So we went 40 minutes one way, and then we went the other way, like 25, I think it is, to get to Sabinal. And then it's another 20 miles back to our house. Anyway, but there's Dairy Queen in Sabinal because we don't have Dairy Queen. We don't have anything. So that's where I got the Dairy Queen today. It was like a big long trip to get it, but that's okay. So this came in a Sew Sampler box. Fat Quarter Shop has a subscription box that I have been a member of for like a long time. And you get, you can see unboxings. People do unboxings. I used to watch them all the time. And they show you what's all in the box. And it's fabric, and it'll be a pattern that goes with the fabric. Notions, threads, there's all sorts of stuff that can be in there, rulers, things like that. And so this was one of the patterns, and it came with a honey bun. A honey bun, if you're, I'm looking to see if I have one. A honey bun is a roll of, usually they're 2.5 inch, and they're called jelly rolls, but these are 1.5 inch strips with the fabric strips, and they roll them up. And so if it's 1.5 inches, those are called honey buns, depending on the manufacturer. And then the 2.5 inch with the fabric strips that are all rolled up are called jelly rolls. Anyway, these take honey buns, so 1.5 inch strips, and it came with that. And so then I just needed the background fabric. I'm also going to put his name, my grandson's name is going to be Parker. And so I'm going to piece his name, and it's going to go across the top. And so then that's going to be his baby, his quilt. This is, I brought one of the, this is the, I probably should use this. This is what it's for. This is the one of the blocks that I made. So it's going to be really cute. It's going to be small. It's just a baby quilt. So this is the back. It's just all pressed open like that. So it's really fast. I don't usually like this kind of quilt because, oh, I'm sorry, Calvin. I was trying to set the board on top of my puppy. I like quilts that have different blocks because I don't like to make the same block over and over. But when you're in a hurry, same block over and over, it's so much easier. So that is the main thing I've been working on the last couple of days, because when I found out that he was coming earlier than I thought I better get to work on it. Other whips. I've also been working on this Quilty Love. This was like a last minute decision to do. It's not really usually the kind of thing that I like to do, but when I decided, you know what, if I stitch it 1 over 1, I think it'd be really cute. And so I stitched it. And this is it's a pattern by Lori Holt. It's called Quilty Love, and It's So Emma is the one that not produced it, but published it. That's what I'm looking for. So it's 1 over 1, and I don't know if I'll work on it anytime. I don't know when I'll get back to it. I mean, here's the thing. People who like to plan, and I am like at school, I plan, you know, I have everything mapped out to the minute kind of a thing. But when I get home in my life, as far as, you know, I have to have my kids here, I have to do this at this time, I have to. So when it comes to my hobby, I don't like to do a lot of planning. I like to come in, and if I have an hour to stitch, I like to sit and just think, what do I want to work on? So I try not to regiment my hobby because it's the only part of my life that's not regimented. So, but this one's being stitched on 27 count Linda Macchiato, and this is oh, words, Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty from Luminous Fiber Arts. Has the most beautiful fabric. And so that's what I'm stitching this on. And I may only do part of it because I'm only to right here. So I don't know if I may only want to do that. I don't know. I haven't decided. But it is fun. I love to do 1/1. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I'm doing it in Anchor Floss. So these are my Anchor colors. It's Anchor 48, 44, and 39. So these are the colors that I chose. It's charted probably in DNC if I was guessing. Or a Floss in DNC. Yes. I just went and looked at my Anchor Floss and picked it out. Like I didn't do a conversion or anything. I just picked it out. So that's my Quilty Love. I also worked a little bit on my Suffrage Act. Last time I didn't have the pattern. So this is a Sal with Stitching with the Sisterlies. And these are the ones I've made project bags for, and I put them up and they sell out. So I have a few more that I need to finish, and then that'll probably be the last of them. Well, here's mine. This is mine. I made mine a smaller one. So, and it's really cute because it has Votes for Women on it. So that's mine. I keep mine in that one. And this, I'm stitching this one on 36 count vintage exemplar. And this is as far as I've gotten so far. This one's been really fun. I don't have all the called for colors, and so I'm trying just to use stuff that I have at my house. And I took this one to the basketball game the other day to stitch, and I hadn't pulled all the colors. I had just pulled the ones, like, you know, for the colors at the top. Well, then I got there and I didn't have anything for the white for like her dress right here. So I was like, oh no, I don't have any. So I had to figure out a color that I could jump down to when really I needed to do the white before I do any of these colors right here. Anyway, sometimes I just don't think things through, but that's okay. I stitched. Somebody had their baby at the game, and so I was holding the baby too. Anytime there's a baby, I'm right there. So very excited about this grandbaby. So the next thing I also worked on was my Jenny Bean for the Parlor Sampler. And, you know, I had lofty goals at one time to have, I think she has 6 parts completed. Jenny Bean for the Parlor is by Shakespeare's Peddler. And it's a band sampler. And I think she has 6 bands completed, and there are going to be 8 total. And I think she has said, when I went to the workshop in Oklahoma, she said, and she said it on her Flosstube, that she was wanting to have the last 2 bands completed for, what's it called? Market in March. And so I was thinking last year, oh, wouldn't it be great if I had it finished? Well, no, I'm not going to have it finished. I'm on the 3rd band. I still have 3 more bands to go. But I'm on the Noah's Ark band. Let me see if I can get it this. And I'm almost finished with this one. I'm at the very bottom right here where the little city is. So I just have a building here, and then the little right here, and then the grass underneath. I think there's grass underneath. I couldn't find the picture of it. I'm not sure. And you can see here's my Adam and Eve band sampler. And then on top of that is the alphabet part of the sampler. So I do want to have this finished by the end of this month. That would be great. Have a goal, but try not to set them because I get mad at myself when I can't meet my goals. So that's fine. So I did that one. I did that one. All I have left is my... I'm looking for the books. I picked the books up so I would have them. Did I not bring them over here? Just 1 second. I thought, I'm looking around. I don't know where else they would be. Look, you can see do you see my tub right here? Can you see those are threads? Those are threads right there. I'm doing the Vanna thread for my DMC. That's how I am putting it in there. She showed it on her Flosstube. Okay, this is really making me mad. I don't know. It's the Blackbird Designs Anniversary of the Heart series. Well, I also don't see my winner of my, oh, there's my winner. Okay. I don't know what I did with it. I just had it. Okay, well, I'm going to have to figure out how to edit this out. Or not. Probably not. Because I am not good at editing. I really have tried. Well, this is ridiculous. Okay. Well, I may have to edit this out. So, I'm going to pause anyway, and I'm going to look for it, because now it's making me mad. Sorry about that. It had got stuck down in the bottom with all my haul that I had shown. Anyway, so if there's a gap in between there, it's because I figured out how to delete all of that. So, I am working on the second block of Anniversaries of the Heart by Blackbird Designs, A Wish for You. So this is the second block, and this is going to be, nope, no it's not, that was this. The second block is, I was going to say that's not right, because that's not what mine looks like. Valentine Rose. This is the one that I've been working on, and this one is going to be the one that is going to have my husband's name, because he's born in February, and he is my Valentine, and it has a heart. So I thought that would be perfect. So this is how far I've gotten so far. I'm actually keeping up, which is like so not like me. Okay. I can't tell because I don't have my glasses. So this was the first block, and I haven't put the name in it yet because I don't have relatives that were born in January. So I'm thinking I may dedicate this one to one of my twin daughters, because the colors look like her, and the peacock, I don't know why, reminds me of her, but this block just reminds me of her. So I thought that would be great, because they're not really like by month. I mean, there's nothing on it that says what month it is. So then this is the one on which I'm working, and look at those bricks. I'm telling you, I love to stitch on bricks. I have decided. So I'm almost finished. All I have left is, of course, filling in the bricks. And then there's some chain stitch, I think it's called, around these two little flowers here down at the bottom. And the name. And then that's all I have left on this. So that is one of my whips right now. I love this whip, and it's taking up most of my time. But I really want to keep up with it. My goal is that I do one every month. So, I mean, even then it's going to take longer than a year, because I think it has 13 or 14. No, 13, because the one's a bonus. So there's 12 plus the one extra. So this one that I showed first, that should have been second, this is for next month, A Wish for You. Because when I held it up, I thought, oh, I see bricks. So yeah, that's it. But then I saw this rabbit. I think it's a rabbit. Looks like a rabbit. And I was like, wait, I didn't do a rabbit. So this one will be for March. And I will put my son's on here probably because he was born in March. My baby, who's going to be 17 next month. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's just crazy. So those are all my whips. That's all I've had time to work on, other than quilting and making project bags. And I don't have any new project bags to show you. I think I just have the ones that I showed last time, the others that have sold. And so If you order from my shop, I mail the next day. Unless, of course, you order like, you know, Saturday night. I can't mail till Monday. I felt really badly one day because they ordered a Saturday night and then Monday was a holiday. So I couldn't mail it until Tuesday. But she said it was not a big deal. So I did want to talk about this. I mentioned it last time. And I said I wanted to use it some before I talked about it. And actually, this frame I also ordered from the same place, and it's called All About Embroidery UA. And I think it says it's like from Russia or something like that, but it was actually mailed from the United States. So I'm assuming they ship it in and then they have like a distribution center maybe. But this is what the knobs to loosen and tighten look like, and it's the fabric is attached to the scroll rod. You can kind of see it here with these plastic Jennifer, with these like plastic, they look almost like what are those, Q-snaps, but it has this ridge right here, and so the plastic snap actually goes into that ridge and then snaps around the rod. So I've had great luck. With it staying taut when I'm stitching. And it comes in the, you know, the different sizes, so you can spread it up and push it down and do all sorts of things. So I ordered this, the scroll rod from them, just because I wanted to see what it was like. And I also ordered a floor stand, which is right here. Da, 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 da. There we go. Now, I've been looking for one that looks like this, that has it just sits on it. Oops. I don't want anything that attaches. I want it to just rest. And so these little pegs right here, actually, it just rests against those pegs. So when I need to flip it over to do something, I can just flip it and I don't have to loosen anything and turn or anything like that. I can just take it off and it just sits on there. And that way I can do two-handed stitching, which I love to do two-handed stitching on things like this. I really do. If it's smaller, I like to stitch in hand, but for bigger projects like this, I love this stand. I really do love this. And again, it's All About Embroidery UA. So I'm looking to see if it's an Etsy shop from which I ordered, but that's all I have. Yep. So, let me know if you can't find it, and I'll see if I can send a link. I don't understand what that means, but I can contact my old IT person from school, and maybe she could show me how to do that. So, I think that's everything as far as haul and whips. I've forgotten to mention that, and I saw it sitting there, so I thought I better just talk about that. Next thing, my winner for Elizabeth Charlotte Cotton, which is a Hands Across the Sea design. I had ordered one to give away on my channel because it is just so pretty. My winner is Yvonne Hunt. So Yvonne, I will go back and make a comment. I've heard people doing that on their things, so I will do that also, just in case you don't see this. I haven't had a problem with that. When I've announced it, every person has claimed their prize quite quickly, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. So congratulations, Yvonne. If you will just email me, I'm going to put my email address right here with your mailing address, and I will send it out. It'll have to be on Tuesday because post office is closed Monday, I'm pretty sure. We have Monday off, which is tomorrow. Today is Sunday. I'm so excited. It's weird that one extra day can mean so much. Like it just relaxes you. Like I don't have to rush and do stuff tonight to get ready for school tomorrow because I have another day. Which is also good because, and I don't want to be morbid or, sad or anything, but my dad passed away 3 years ago. Can't remember if it's 3 or 4. Yesterday was the anniversary of his death. And my mom and I the third Saturday of the month go to a applique class. And so it just happened to fall on that anniversary, and she's having a hard time, of course. And so I want to spend as much time as I can with her. And so tomorrow, today I was running fever earlier. And so if I look really badly, I'm sorry. I just don't feel too well, but I thought I'm never going to get this video shot if I don't do it. So I don't want to go and get her sick. So I'm hoping I feel better by tomorrow, and then we can spend the day together sewing and stuff like that. Just because I know it's a tough time for her. Don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, Monday. So if you are the winner of my the new one that I'm about to show you, or no, Yvonne, I won't be able to mail it until Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I should go back and redo this whole video, but my husband's going to be home soon, so I can't. I feel like Olivia at Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, how her husband always goes to the grocery store, and that's when she videos. And she says, you know, that he knows she's doing it, and it wouldn't be, you know, he wouldn't care if she was doing it while he was there, but it makes you uncomfortable. I'm the same way, because I did tell him I'm making the videos, and he thought it was funny. He really thought it was funny that I have like 300 subscribers, and he's like, 300 people want to listen to you talk, you know, without you making them. And I was like, well, that's very nice. He just thinks it's funny. And I try to explain to him that I don't have anybody in my life that gets me, that understands the joy that this stitching brings to me. Now, my mom understands my love of sewing and quilting because we share that. And so I can share that with her, but I really don't have anybody who understands how therapeutic stitching can be, and the joy that it brings, and the community that is Flosstube and cross stitch is just, it's just amazing. And so he doesn't understand, but that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. So I'll talk about, you know, oh, Colleen this, and oh, Jennifer said this, and Vanna said, you know, and so I'll say all this, and he's like, you talk like you actually know them. And I said, well, I feel like I do. I feel like I do know them. So anyway, so y'all didn't know, but you're my friends. So this is going to be my giveaway. This one is called, because I bought two of them, Sarah Stewart Hardman, and it is by Needlework Press. Look at this sampler. That red house and the little animals here and the little people. Oh, so cute. So cute. And on the back, it has like a digital image. Oh, I shouldn't show that part though. So you can kind of see them standing there. Oh, so cute. So if you would like to be entered in the drawing, all you need to do is mention that you would like to something about Sarah, because that's her name, Sarah Stewart Hardman. So something about Sarah, and I'll know that you are interested in stitching her. And that's going to be my giveaway. And I feel like I have something else, but I couldn't find my book with my notes. And I don't think I had any other questions. So I think that's going to be it for my Flosstube. I am hoping, I would like to do these every 2 weeks. But like I said, I can't really, you know, pinpoint it down. Basketball is coming to an end. Yay! I have one more year of basketball. And people think that's horrible, but I've been going to basketball, my 28-year-old son, since he was in the 6th grade. I've been going to basketball games. So for almost 20 years of my life, it's just a lot of basketball. A lot of sports. They play all sports, but basketball just makes me tired to have to go to. And we have to travel. Like our longest game is like about 2 hours away. We have to travel one way. And some of them are not that far. Some of them are just like 30 minutes to an hour, but it's a lot of traveling. But now track and tennis begins. My son plays track. He runs track and triple jumps, does the relays, and he's a tennis player. And he also is on the golf team. Now he's on the golf team because if you're on the golf team, you get a scholarship when we at our school. if you play at least, I think, 2 years, they automatically give you a scholarship the first year that you graduate. So he plays golf because of that. And I would like him to play because our 28-year-old and 25-year-old that are boys, they play with my husband. They go out and this is what they do together. And so he's only 16. And so I feel like he's kind of left out of that because he is the baby. And anyway, but he doesn't have much interest in it, but that's okay. But tennis and track he does enjoy doing. So, well, anyway, I'll be going to a lot of meets, tennis and track meets. And so, who knows when I'll get to video. I may be videoing in my car, you know, between tennis matches. I don't know. Anyway, so I would like to do it every 2 weeks. I just have to figure out how that's going to work into my schedule, which is not a big deal. Got it. Not a problem. I do feel like there was something else I was going to tell everybody, but I guess that's it. So glad that y'all came by, and thank you for all the nice comments and subscribing. And don't forget to mention Sarah if you are interested in the giveaway. And now I have to go and do any editing, try to squeeze these together and get rid of some of that me trying to figure out what was going on. So I will talk to y'all next time, and be kind to one another. Bye. Good rebound. Everybody's coming in to eat. To get to little ones. Aren't they cute?